So here we go again. I'm back. It's been a while. I didn't forget you, but it was so much going on right now. So much in my real life. I have so much to do for work and all that. But I'm still documenting everything I eat and also what I do. Not so much, I didn't document so much of my sport activities, but still a little bit. And today's main focus is on fasting and post-fasting. So what it did with my mind, and actually pretty good news, I think. And it took a while for me to realize it, but it really did have an impact. But first of all, we're going to do the work. And so because I have a little bit of a time lag, I am, I think, 4 days behind. I will go back and tell you something about my my last valid day that I didn't document yet. So you will see that I had a little bit, the weight went a little bit up a little bit, but that's because of the menstrual cycle. So everything is fine. I'm doing pretty well, and we're gonna just start with the stats. So this is my that was my weight when I got up, and then I had some of my great coffee with a lot of cream, and then afterwards I had my great salad. I made it with, this time I used the olive oil. I just put some garlic in the olive oil, so I just had it sit in there for an hour, which was really good. But you can't really eat that when you have like clients or something like that. It's bad. So yeah, I started doing that. It's pretty healthy, I think. And so I had a salad and some chicken. That chicken was good too. Chicken is always very filling, so I can only have a few bites of chicken, but we ate it all, and so that was good. And I think for that day it was pretty much it. And so the next, it was full of oil, olive oil. I mean, I put so much, I totally the whole salad drowned in olive oil, but that's so good. So because as I said in my videos before, food is only the transport for olive oil. So you have to have olive oil. Like all the centennials, the blue zones, they eat olive oil. So gotta do that. And so next day, was my waking up weight. So that's pretty good. It won't stay that way. It won't. Just for you to know, it's not going to stay that way. It's going to go up, but it's totally fine. And don't be scared. Don't be scared about the scale, and don't be scared about plateaus or anything like that. Just be happy that your body is functioning well. And as a woman, you will have fluctuations too. It's no problem. It goes up and down. So yeah, that was my day. Then I was chilling a little bit. I went, that was later in the afternoon. I like to listen to music to calm down a little bit. And I also do some manifesting, like thinking about things, what I want to do, where I want to be in life in like 5 years or so, stuff like that. And I do that with music. So then I braided my hair, and I thought it was very clever to braid it when it was wet. And I never do that. I always braid my hair when it's dry. So this is the result, and it's pretty bad. It's kind of a 2-in-1 hairstyle. So yeah, that was my hair fail for that day. But I think I covered everything of that day. Yeah, so not much going on that day. But now I'm going to tell you what I'm currently thinking of. I noticed that after I fasted many times before. So I fasted like 2 days. Sometimes I think the maximum was 3 days. I never, no, that's not true. I did the Volta Lungo method last year. It was 7 days. It was 7 days with soups. It was very expensive. It was like 180 euros, I think, or 200 euros, and you get that package in the mail, and it has like a little bit olives, and then the Valtalongo method is with little bags and little like crackers, or then you have like a soup meal, and at the end of the day you have about I think it was 500 calories, which is the longevity diet, and it should mimic like the fasting and should make it easier. It was the hardest time. It was much harder than my do-it-yourself fasting, what I documented, the sardines thing that I documented beginning this channel. Much harder. The Volta Lungo was so much harder. It was a very low calorie. I just had a pill of I think it was omega oils, and then it had like a 5 or 6 olives a day, and I was so hungry, and it was a very it was a long week. This week before, then after that, I just had, I think, 1 or 2 years normal food, and then between even food with carbs. And now I started with keto 2 or 3 months ago, and then as you see in my channel history, I started doing the sardines fast, and then I got a little bit flagged because obviously fasting is not a very good subject for YouTube, but when I did finish the whole week, I did the whole 7 days, and I think I documented the 5 from 7 days, and then I was a little bit pissed, and I didn't document it anymore because I thought, why did they cancel my video? It was so funny. It was so funny me looking at me while I was I had a good time, actually. It was interesting. And but then I had some 2 weeks or so now normal food, and normal food for me being keto food, and I noticed something. I noticed that work doesn't seem to be so, like, I'm a procrastinate queen sometimes, and work really gets me agitated. And I noticed that after fasting, I didn't have that feeling anymore. I was more hands-on. That was a big difference. I'm not a hands-on person, and I always have to convince myself that I have to get to work and have to do this and this, especially if I don't have deadlines. I'm always on the very end of the time scale, and it bugs me. And after the fast this stopped, it's gotten gradually better. I'm trying not to have so much pressure at the end of a project. And so yeah, that's I noticed that's different. I didn't get to meditate, although I would like to meditate, and would like to see how my headband reacts. Maybe the fasting has some results on like cortisol, or like the mind being more calm or whatever. All that was very interesting. I think I feel like a little bit rejuvenated in my brain. And the next thing, what's really awkward is I didn't have that before. I used to do like 2 days fast or 3 days fast. Then I did the Volta Lungo fast. It was 7 days, and even after that I didn't have it. But with keto and then this fast the last time, I noticed that I don't have cravings anymore. See, if people are eating pizza in front of me, I'm always like jealous. I like really the bad stuff. I'm just crazy about pizza, pasta, and all the bad stuff. And I would have to sort myself and think, well, you're gonna go with the healthy food. Just have like good oils and get something good for you, like, well, just pass the cake on, or don't take part in this feast, but just keep it clean and all that. But I don't even have the thoughts of that anymore. I mean, everybody can eat what they want, and I don't crave anything anymore. That's really, really cool. I did crave stuff when I did only keto, because I noticed when I did only keto, I started doing things like keto chocolate, or I did a keto cheesecake. I will do a cheesecake this week, and I will post it online because I already have the footage, but only because somebody else wants to do keto, and he is really craving sweets, so I made it for him, but not for me. I'm not too crazy for sweets anymore. That's a new thing. And fasting the last time fasting changed my mind. For instance, when I was fasting, it was really hard to accept that I can't take part in like supper, dinner, all that, lunch. And now my brain tells me you already managed to not eat and during your fasting phase. Wouldn't you have been happy if you were allowed to eat in that phase? And as you are allowed to eat right now, and now you can eat, and you can eat the good stuff like olives or salad with a lot of olive oil, which are high in calories, no problem, but it's good calories. And it's my brain tells me like, you're gonna feel very satisfied, you're gonna have the good fats, you can focus on your work, you're gonna have a steady inflow of energy out of the fat, and you will be so full and so content with all in your stomach that you can focus on everything else but food. So why don't you just take that big salad, put a lot of olive oil on it, put a lot of cheese on it, as much as you want. Smaraksa, just do it, Raksa, put it on there and eat it until you are full. And because everything is better than just sugar and plain carbs out of strongly modified food. Everything is better. So just enjoy it while you can and then eat it. And so I did that. And I had no cravings at all because it was like in a fasting state, but without having to eat the food. I mean, like being in a fasting state. No, I have to correct myself. But being allowed to eat good food. It's hard to explain. I don't know if you can relate to what I'm here saying, but it's like a diet completely re-engineered. Maybe that's the thing when they say I totally changed my eating habits. I think that's and I always thought that's not gonna happen. That's not, I can never have that. I will always be pain, and not to have that cake or that cookie. But finally, after the 7 days fast, I do have that because it was so mind-altering to be away from food for 7 days, and was so hard as well that just being allowed to have great food and enough of it. Like I eat everything I want right now. I mean, I eat everything I want from the great food, and I don't have any cravings. So I don't know, maybe it's only a temporary thing. I'm not sure about it. You can see I'm very excited about it. But since I heard that David Sinclair was again at Diary of a CEO, and he said you should at least do long fastings once a month. And so I'm not going to do, I think I cannot do, because I have a tough work schedule. So I can't do 1 week every 1 month. It's not going to work out. So I'm going to do and try for 3 to 4 days at the beginning of every month. And I hope to achieve this everlasting feeling and this better, how do I say it? Understanding food and my metabolism better if I go reset myself every month, every beginning of the month. The interesting thing is that I did the long fast at the beginning of the month as well. So I will do the short fast, so 3 to 4 days. I have to research it. What is better, 3 or 4 days? at the beginning of every month. And so if I have a new status quo every time, and I feel like, oh, now you're allowed to eat, and now you can eat the good stuff like salads and cheese and a lot of meat and full fat and butter and cream in my coffee, I think I can gradually get rid of water in my system, or even the visceral fat, and have more muscles. So that's the plan. And I'm sorry that I had a little time lag and that you're gonna see my old stats for a while, but I will keep you informed also about my daily life too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I hope my message comes across a little bit. If not, or if you want, you can also put your comments on the in the comment section. I would like to hear if you feel the same, if you have post-fasting clarity like I have, especially if concerning food. That would be interesting. Or is it just a phenomenon that my body has produced? I'm not sure. So I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I hope that I have more time tomorrow to do a next video. Bye bye.